So this thing has an ability in the world. It actually has a world ability, kind of like a legendary action in a lair. While this thing remains motionless, it is indistinguishable from ordinary vegetation. So while you are walking through the world, so long as this thing remains motionless, you cannot see it. It looks like a fucking bush.
Yeah, and on a first time playthrough, that is very true.
And welcome back. So, in the last episode, we kind of went over briefly, not so briefly, on some of the rules for the new Dark Souls game. And now, today, we are going to do the first mock battle of the Dark Souls campaign. So, we have the characters listed out here. Zion, if you don't mind, go ahead and zoom out just a touch.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm like working on like multiple levels here.
Yep. All right. So,
there you go.
We're gonna say that you all got together in a tavern because that's the fucking D&D trope. You all died horrifically. That's the Dark Souls trope. And then, you wake up and there is a very, very angry fucking mushroom looking at all of you, and it absolutely hates everything that you are.
Uh-oh.
So, go ahead and roll.
What the hell was that? All I can remember is a bunch of horses.
Yep, that's exactly right.
All I can remember is just being blown up.
And now you assume you're in hell with a mushroom staring at you. A giant, let me see if I can get the size of this guy. A giant 5'7" mushroom.
Ha, giant, shorty.
That is, when's the last time you've seen a fucking adult-sized mushroom, Billy?
I mean, 5'7". Come on, is that adult size?
Close enough. I mean, now keep in mind, Bill, I'm only 5'11". If I see a fucking to hear mushroom, I'm gonna freaking shit myself. All right, especially one that walks and is angry.
Screw that.
All right.
Hey guys,
walks angry and has one of the most terrifying attacks ever.
You guys hungover too?
No, I don't know what the hell is going on.
Me neither, but I got this great recipe for killing hangovers. It does involve mushroom. You guys want to help me get some real quick?
Yeah, sure. Let's go for it.
Heck yeah.
Alrighty. So, as you are moving, the mushroom gets to attack first because I decide it does.
That's not very nice.
I don't care. And, funny enough, go ahead and move you all right there. That's perfect. We're going to move him into position. That's even better. Because you all are within 5 feet of each other, right? It is going to charge, and it is going to expend some position to really, really fucking hurt you. So, that was a terrible, terrible roll.
Good. So since we entered combat, don't we get our additional position?
Yeah.
Yes, if you guys want to go ahead and roll that out now, for sure, definitely do that.
Is that our
I got a 6.
Position
I got
die?
a 3.
That is your position die, yes.
Okay. Plus anything or just straight?
I believe it is just your position die, but let me check real quick.
Oh, well, I lucked out on it.
I think it was just straight for the addition to combat round.
Okay.
For that combat.
Position, page 70. Let me check real quick, just to make sure. We definitely want to form good habits.
Love mechanical pencils. There we go.
Position, bam.
This is important because it either makes my roll good or really good.
Yep, it is just straight your position die times your level.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So if you were level 2, you would roll 2d10, 2d8, 2d6, whatever. Okay. All right.
Well, fortunately, I max rolled.
Ooh. Okay. Little guy, he's trying his hardest. He is going to attempt to run through you all, and he's going to get to about right there. And does a 9 hit anyone?
No.
No.
Oh.
Because the mushroom is fat and unwieldy, after it uses its charge, specifically if it doesn't hit anyone, it falls prone and it turns over. So who's up first?
Should we roll initiative for that, or?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll initiative
All right.
and then put it above your guys' characters.
Ooh, mine isn't really that good. Got a 7.
I got a 6.
14.
All right. And then
How
go
do
ahead.
I put the number above my guy?
So you just click your guy and then put it in the green slot. No,
Oh, okay.
Oh, green slot? I did red.
it doesn't matter as long as you know what it is. Okay. So Zion, you're up first. What would you like to do?
I would like to find the fireball spell. Where is it?
Fireball spell was a bonus action for a 1d6, and my guy has to roll to see if he can dodge it.
I am also moving backwards. How far does that? What's the range on that spell?
Fireball's 120 feet.
Good. Then, oh god, they've changed the layout. Okay, no, just go.
Yeah, so within range, 120 feet is a bonus action, 1d6 plus your ability modifier, or they get to roll to save. And hey, oh wait, no, it's they're prone. It's a dexterity modifier. They automatically fail. That's unfortunate. All right, so what did you roll for damage?
4.
1d6. Okay, so 4.
4 fire damage.
4 fire damage. I guess all you can say is you tried your hardest, right?
Mm-hmm. I should have gone for a melee then fire, but
I mean, you definitely probably should have, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
But I am new to this whole system, so
as the giant falls down to the ground, kind of rolling on itself, you chuck a fireball at it, and it hurts. It takes a good 4 points of damage. All right, up next, I believe it was Will.
I'm gonna run up to it, and I'm gonna use my bandit's knife on it.
Okay.
I rolled 19, or not 19. I rolled a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay.
Assuming that hits.
Yes. Just
All right.
it has an armor class of 5.
That's a 8 damage.
One kind of hurt, so you noticed it was on fire a little bit from Zion's attack. You run up and you stab it, and it screams a little bit. And now we're on to
All
Bill.
right. Hold on. I want to use my bonus. I want to use a bonus action, cunning action, to run 20 feet back.
Okay.
And
It's on the ground, so it's definitely not going to be stopping you there.
Awesome.
Okay. Bill.
I want to run back too. I'm scared.
And
I'm not like Zion. I don't want to die. What's your character's name, Zion? I don't know. Hey, my guy. My guy. Got any heavy artillery in there?
fire.
is a fireball spell.
Is that just free? You got anything that costs a lot of points to blow up big?
This is not free.
Oh, well, I will use my action to use my cleric sacred charm and give you 5 temporary position points,
Good.
which will cost me 1. And that's all I got.
Good.
Dang.
All right.
But I
Well,
don't want to be near that thing when it blows up or when it dies. I feel like it's going to blow up or something weird. It's a mushroom, you know?
yeah. So it's unhappy. It is going to. Well, here's the bad thing. It can only move 15 feet, so it can't reach you normally. So it has to charge, and that means it is going to hit Will's guy and Zion's guy. Does a 10 hit anyone?
Nope.
No.
It's doing a bang up job. Let me tell you, you fucking mushroom. All right. Well, same thing as last time. Yes.
Real quick, isn't if an enemy prone, don't I have disadvantage on ranged attacks?
Yes, but you stabbed it.
Alright, yeah.
But yeah, so same thing again. It charged, it missed. As for rules, it falls down and flows around like a big fatty. Zion.
Yeah. I am going to give it a whack with the hand axe.
And what is your modifier with the hand axe?
Is it a strength based?
Yes.
+1.
It dies screaming. That was a CR fourth. It's worth 50 souls.
Ooh.
So do we all
Is
get
that
those
each or we
souls?
split that?
That is the important part. Y'all get them. All right. No,
Awesome.
yeah. As per rules, I'm pretty sure only the person that actually kills it gets the points. That's not good for cooperation. That encourages fucking being a douchebag. So we're not going to do that. All right, cool. Well, hey, you guys did really well. So now you guys can go ahead, bump yourselves back up to your max position and everything. Go ahead and roll again, and we're going to have you fight something a little bit tougher.
Roll initiative again?
You guys are saying your same initiative.
Alright.
Oh, we're re-rolling our
Our position.
Your position.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Maybe I'll roll a little higher this time.
Yes, that's what I'm hoping.
Oh, I rolled even better this time.
Yeah, I got 8.
Same here.
I rolled
Nice.
1 off of max.
All right, so we're going to have you guys fight something a little bit tougher. And this is called
Oh.
demonic foliage.
No.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Please, no, I hate these things.
What do you mean? It looks friendly.
They do not. They are
I hate
some
these things.
sneaky ass little fuckers.
They're mean.
All right.
Even at
what do you
higher
mean?
levels, they're really obnoxious.
Now, and here's where things get fun, right? So this thing has an ability in the world. It actually has a world ability, kind of like a legendary action in a lair. While this thing remains motionless, it is indistinguishable from ordinary vegetation. So while you are walking through the world, so long as this thing remains motionless, you cannot see it. It looks like a fucking bush.
Yeah, and on a first time playthrough, that is very true.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So I am actually going to say that you all are walking through like good adventurers do. And this thing just pops up, so it's going to go first again. All right, you all are in the same thing. Good. So, yep. So we'll say you guys are traveling in a pack. Will was carrying up the rear. It pops up behind you guys.
Uh-oh.
Look out!
And so this one, it gets to make multiple attacks. So 1d4 attacks. Ooh, rolled a 4. So it's going to make the most amount of attacks it possibly can.
Okay.
First one, going to Will, is going to try to hit you with its branches.
Ouch.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
It is going to try to swipe you with its branches. Does a 12 hit?
No.
And last but not least, it is so fucking angry at you, it is going to use 2 actions to make you do a strength saving throw of 14.
It's 13,
Plus,
1.
for 14, you barely save, you son of a bitch. All right. Well, it tried, is what I can say there. It rolled the fucking max amount of attacks. It rolled really badly. What can you do? But yeah, so now we're coming back around. Zion. And this is going to be very interesting when you light it on fire.
But yeah, we are definitely lighting it on fire. No experience in Soulsborne has taught me to go against this at all. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Fireball.
It failed its save, so it's going to take full damage. What'd you roll?
4.
So you notice the fireball catches onto it, and some of the more dry leaves that really burn bright. You deal double damage because it is weak to fire.
Awesome.
All right. Anything else?
We're just gonna take a few steps back.
Yes. All right. No. Will.
All right, I am going to use my bonus action to disengage
Good.
and run all the way over here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use my short bow. That is a that's a 23 to hit.
Okay. Well,
I'm assuming that hits.
it has an AC of 5, so you hit it pretty hard.
Awesome. I low rolled. That's 5 damage.
Is that right? Wow. This thing, I'm not going to say anything. You're going to just figure it out in a second. So, it takes 5 damage.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope, that's about it.
Billy!
Guess I'm gonna roll on up in here. Boom. I'm gonna take a whack at it.
I think
18.
unless you roll a nat 1, it hits.
Okay. Or 7 damage on that.
Good.
I would like to spend 2 positions to add 2 to my AC on my next round.
There we go. Boom. And for the viewers, obviously, when they level up and they get more stuff, they'll be able to do more stuff in their turn. It's kind of like D&D, where it's like a slow burn of like access power until you get to like 5, and then you're overpowered for the rest of the fucking campaign. Kind of how it happens, right? And
I mean, it's all right. I like this for right now. I could just test out my abilities.
yes.
But
All
that's all I got.
Now, thank you, Billy, for moving towards this thing. I don't know if this is a misprint in the book. This thing has a movement speed of 5.
Huh.
But it does have a ranged attack, thank God, because if it didn't, this would literally be the most useless fucking creature I've ever seen in my life. But, Billy, you are subjugate to its attacks, and it rolled a fucking 1.
That misses.
It rolled a 1 for how many attacks it gets to make. It is going to hit you with its highest damaging attack. Holy shit. There's a 21 hit.
Yeah.
Woo!
Finally, it hits something.
And now here's where
Thank God it hit the tank.
And here's where you might realize that something's gonna go horribly, horribly wrong. It smashes you, Billy, and you feel the wrath of its woodly might. It does 24 damage to you.
I'm dead.
Yes.
Ouch.
And this is why they absolutely suck.
I was just wanting to test out its defenses and maybe use my healing spells.
Well, you tested its defenses, all right. You found it's really easy to hit, but it feels like getting ran over by a truck.
Man, I guess I got really lucky by not getting hit by that thing.
Oh, and see, that's the dumb. Like, it has a very low to hit, but all of its attacks are like 3d8, 4d8, 3d6. Like, it hits hard.
Glass cannon.
Glass cannon. But
It-
if you can find some way to like dodge around it, its ranged attack only gets a +1 to hit. All right. So Bill gets molested by the wood. It's going to step over Bill's body, and it's going to. I mean, is there even a point to moving? There is not. It's not even going to move. Zion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, firstly, we're gonna swap the axe for the shield. Just because I want the shield out, I'm not getting close to that thing.
Yes. So that's probably a smart idea.
And then second, fireball.
Fireball. It does not pass, so go ahead and roll for full damage.
You want to take a stab at what I rolled?
1.
No, 4. Again.
Oh, 8 damage as you catch it on fire again. Will.
All right, I'm going to use my short bow, and I get my deadly aim damage this turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure, what is that, a 19 hits?
You have to roll 1 for it to miss.
Yeah, I rolled a 13 on my die. So 7, I rolled 11 damage.
Good. Good damage. Okay. That it?
Yep, that's about it.
All right, so it's going to roll. It gets to make 4 attacks. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Let's see here. Zion's directly in front of it. It has 50 feet of range. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Perfect. Zion. Oh, does a 19 hit.
Yes.
It's going to roll its damage.
Welcome to the Being Dead Club.
It does a total of 14 damage to you.
Ow, I'm down.
Yes, you are. And congratulations. So, Will, fuck you. Because
Aww.
more than half of the party has fallen, y'all fucking lose.
What?
That's in the rules. And that's why we're not doing that. Because it literally states that technically, whenever Bill went down to dead, you guys should have lost right there.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yes. But we're not doing that. So it's going to take its attack at you. Holy shit. Does a 17 hit.
Yes, it does.
Come on in, William. The water's
It
nice.
does 16 damage.
That's not enough to kill me.
All right, it gets 2 more attacks. There's a fucking crit hit.
Well, of course it does.
I shit you not. It rolled 2 1s.
Oh, it don't matter. I was on 1 HP anyway. It kills me.
But yes, so congratulations. You have all died. And now you feel your spirit mysteriously go back to this bonfire. And you all wake up in a bonfire feeling 50 souls poorer.
Oh, damn it.
And here is where, let me put this down for a second. And here is basically where the loop of the game comes in, right? So you go and fight enemies to get souls. If you return to a bonfire, use a short rest, you have the ability to bank your souls so that no matter what happens, those souls are safe.
Okay.
But by interacting with the bonfire for a short rest, some enemies, not all, do respawn. So basically, do you want to be safe and do you want to go ahead and bank your souls at the cost of probably realistically third to a half of the enemies respawning? Or do you want to just go on and continue forward? It's up to you guys.
Jeez, how many souls did I have? I didn't write it down.
You had 50 souls, now you have 0.
Well,
I'm gonna go kill one guy, go short rest. Kill one guy, go short rest.
And that's why, to anyone who has played the Souls games, all of them, I am about to commit a mortal sin. I am going to take inspiration from Dark Souls 2. For anyone who's still left in the video that hasn't clicked off of it yet, I don't apologize. But yeah, so in Dark Souls 2, there's this really shitty mechanic where if you fight an enemy enough times, it stops respawning. And that's how I'm going to stop you grindy little fuckers from ruining
Hell
everything.
yeah, then we just go to the next guy. Bam, bam, bam. We'll just inch our way forward the entire game.
But basically what I'm going to do is, for lesser enemies, they will come back twice. I will let you farm them one additional time for extra souls. Mini bosses will come back 2 times if you want to take a risk of fighting a mini boss again for additional souls. Main bosses are only once. Once you kill them, they're done.
Okay.
I thought that's the most fair way to do it. Because, and here's where, unlike D&D, I feel like this game can get really fucking repetitive really fast. When you die and go back to a bonfire, you reset all the enemies in the zone. If you're at the boss fight, all the fucking enemies have just respawned. When you're playing a game on a controller, you're on a fucking Xbox, PS4, whatever, it's fine. It's a game. At a tabletop, that is so bad. Because basically, you just spent 4 hours getting to the boss. Congratulations, fuck you. You now get to do that 4 hours of combat all again. And that is, that's not fun. Let's be real here. No one's going to fucking do that. But if you guys want to grind up some levels, like say, you're close to level, you don't want to go run into the boss lair and get fucked up, you want to level up first. I'm not going to say, well, there's no more fucking enemies left, but you can kill a couple more. That's how I think it's fun and fair to do it. So with that, we're going to go ahead and end the second episode. We're going to do one more quick one where I'm going to put them up against a mini boss. We're going to see how they do. I'm going to bump all of them up to level 3, and that's going to be the last of the kind of Dark Souls one-shot, and then we're going to talk as a group, and we're going to see if they want to do a long campaign. So, have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye!
See ya.
Bye.
Thank you guys for checking out today's video. We post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more glorious D&D content. Please like, comment, subscribe, throw it all down below. We always appreciate it, and we will see you guys next week.